the deck. Like off rip, the Empress had came out at the bottom of the deck. So I could be speaking to a mother or somebody that's really inside of some good energy right now. Right, you're in high vibe energy right now. When I split the deck, I do see the Knight of Wands here. Could be very passionate about somebody. Somebody's very passionate about you right now. And then the freaking King of Cups just like slid out. Just, bro, look, we have two knights here, and then we have the goddamn the King of Cups here. Right? This Knight of Swords here, somebody probably might be rushing in to communicate something to you. And then with the Knight of Wands, I feel like they're very passionate towards you. It's like, I don't know, it could be emotional communication. Or them just being honest with you about something. I don't know why. But just be being honest with you about something. Alright, the Hangman came out and the upright. Alright, so you could be waiting on communication from somebody. Seeing 3-3, so 3-3 could be significant for you. Could be waiting on communication. The lover is somebody that you care about really deeply. Right, you could have been separated from this person. You guys could have been separated from each other inside of some type of hermit mode. Alright, so this could be some type of union you have with another person. You're waiting for them to communicate with you about something. They were making a decision about something. Or you were making a decision about something. Okay, yeah. There was a decision being made about something. Somebody had to really go within. And what was this decision about? What was this decision about? Balancing out a situation. I guess somebody here has like really high standards, so you probably set up not a set of rules for people, but you have high standards. So when people come to you, it's kind of hard for them to meet those standards, and you probably might have issues with people where they disconnect and then reconnect with you again, and it's not because of you, like there's anything wrong with you at all. It's just it's kind of hard to follow suit with the standards that you have sometimes. Like, you could have really high standards, bro, and somebody's trying to be very careful with you. Is it bad that you have 9 kids and 3 baby moms? Man, I don't know. Do you feel like that's something wrong with that? Kids are a blessing. But yeah, you could have high standards, right? And it's hard for people to basically meet those standards that you set, man. So sometimes they might disconnect from you and then come back again, disconnect and come back again. And it's really hard for you to kind of grasp and understand why that is. You probably might feel like it's because there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. That's funny. So you stop yourself. Let's see how you stop yourself from doing that. How does he stop himself from doing this? What's his issue? Oh, shit. Oh, man, bro. You got too many options, bro. Look at this. You see all of those options that this person is looking at? There's too many options. You have to have strength. Look at that. The strength card that came out. You got to be a little bit stronger when it comes to your standards. Right? And this is the 8 to the 7. He said they know the drill. Alright, bro. Like you say, you're not trying to get no help. Alright, so back to the reading. Somebody has high standards. It's hard for people to be able to meet up to those standards. They might pull away sometimes. It's not about you. It's just they're trying to see, somebody was trying to see if they could be able to meet whatever standards that you set. is all. Look, you could be a very intuitive individual as well. So you see through people's bullshit very easily and quickly. And when they realize like, all right, they see what I'm doing, it's like they might pull away. I could be speaking to somebody that's born September 2nd as well. Somebody could be born August 2nd. God damn. Yeah, it's like a lot of things being balanced out. Right? And the song I'm hearing right now, I was born a winner. I know I am. Yeah, you know yourself, bro. You don't fuck around. It's like, you know who I am? That's basically the energy. It's like, please, I was born a winner. What's wrong with you? So you don't really be fucking around, bro. Yeah, you all about fairness. It's not about your way or the highway. It's about things being fair and just, and you see through bullshit, and you know when people bringing bullshit to you, so you just don't fuck around with it. That's all. Look, the Queen of Pentacles is very sturdy. You could be a man or a woman, but you are balanced out in your feminine energy as well. When it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, you know what you want and you know how to get it. You're a person of action, right? And intellect. Right? You could be very charming as well, and you're very honest. You don't really fuck around with games and stuff like that. I see what is it, June 4th and June 9th? Somebody could be born June 4th and June 9th. Cancer? Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, you willing to throw anybody out in the cold when they come to you with this kind of energy. It's not, you don't have time. For what? It's just like, you could go. Literally, like, you could go. And then this is how people end up walking away from you. Looking broken down and sad. They can't take being on the outs with you. So it's like it's either so sometimes people have to pull away to the side like, dang, can I meet these standards that this person put in place or no? Because if I can't, they're gonna tear my ass apart. For real. You're very sturdy in the way that you move. You control your own self. You don't control other people, but you have, like I said, a set of standards that you abide by, and you would like for others to abide by it as well. All right, and what are these standards that this person has? Or, dang, this is the Three of Wands, right? You want somebody to be honest. You want somebody to be open with you. You don't want to deal with people that's not honest and open and real and like. And I'd honestly, one-on-one, as I'm looking at this, I'd say prepared as well. You don't want people that come to you unprepared, where they don't know what they want, they don't know where they're going. You don't like stuff like that. You need a sense of direction. What's happening? Where we going? What we doing? You know? And if you don't have that, it's like, get out my face. Like, yeah. It says everything you've planned has worked out. Belonging, happiness. Because you know that your way, and I'm sorry to say, like I said, it's not your way or the highway, but the way how you do things is fair. It's just for everybody. It brings the 10 of Cups. It brings this kind of energy where everybody's at peace. Everyone's happy. Everyone is playing around, and you know? And you know that. Because you're able to analyze things from different angles. I'm seeing October 3rd here as well. Yeah, bro. Yes, you take a responsible approach when it comes to your decision making. Like, when it comes to you assessing situations, it's not about just you. It's about everyone involved and everyone being able to get what it is that they want. And then I have the Fool here, right? And you might be a very curious soul at this time. The energy that I'm feeling is somebody that's usually very like stern. You're usually very serious. And right now I feel like You laughing a bit more. You're able to laugh a bit more. You're able to joke around a bit more. Mm. And this is the moon card in reverse, right? This is clarity. You being clear. I don't know why I got you being clear for like the first time in a long time. Like, you kind of just being clear about everything. Where you are, who you are, what you want, where you going. So you're able to relax a little bit more. I feel like a lot of the stress on you or in your life was around things just being so like confusing. And I always say, like, you feel me, only the devil bring confusion. God don't bring no confusion to nobody, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So you could have been in a very dark energy before where you were around people that created confusion, or you created confusion for yourself, and it just made you feel uncomfortable, and it put you in a place where you had to be very, you know? And I could be talking to a woman because I seen the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Like, you could have been very, like, just stern with people and just angry sometimes. But it's really just because of the fact that there was too many illusions around you. People were creating too many illusions. So I see the High Priestess and the Hierophant out here, which is representative. Okay. All right. So somebody got some type of spiritual union. I already seen the Empress come out. I didn't see the Emperor, but somebody got some type of spiritual union with somebody that they also could be spiritual as well. You could be celebrating with this person soon, in like 2 to 4 days, or something like that. You could be celebrating with them. But this is like high level soulmates kind of. You could be dealing with an earth sign or water sign. Somebody did mention Cancer there. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign. May 2nd could be significant to somebody. And I seen the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck like 3 times already. You could be wanting to collaborate with this person in some form of way. This could be somebody that you are collaborating with. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership, but I do feel like there is. Right after that, the 4 of Wands had came out. Right? You could be at home with this person, and then you also have the 10 of Cups as well. It's like, I don't know, like, y'all have different things that y'all are good at when it comes to how y'all deal with each other. Y'all have different things that y'all are extremely good at. Like, you could be good at the decision-making aspects of things, but they could be very good at communicating, right? Let's see. Yeah. You guys at one point was thinking that y'all were too opposite of each other. Y'all were feeling too opposite of each other at some point, and it made you want to remove yourself from the situation. And I feel like you had to, again, figure out a way to get the best result for everyone. The 6 of Swords also represent responsibility as well. The 9 of Wands represents selflessness. So you had to, again, I keep saying, you're a very just person. You don't make decisions just about you. That's just plain and simple is what I'm getting here. It's a consistent energy inside of this read. Like, you make decisions for the betterment of everybody involved, not just yourself. So that's really good. Somebody want to hear about family or some shit like that? Somebody wanted to hear about family? What about family? What about this person's family? Your family could be Your family could have been trying to block you or something like that. I don't know. From like changes, from making changes. This could be air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That is way too much cards. Your family could have been trying to block you from something. I don't know, bro. What was the family trying to block them from? Oh, yeah. I literally just said changes. The 8 and the 8. 88. They were trying to block you from getting what the energy that you put out. The love and care that you put out in this world. They was trying to block you from receiving that. Happiness, comfort, stability. Yo. There's mad 8s, bro. Community. They was trying to block you from receiving these things. This is 888. Literally. And this is from 2 different decks, bro. This is 888. So your family could have been trying to block your progress. Changes that you were trying to make on yourself. Growth. Teamwork. They were trying to block you from working with people. From being able to work with people, finding happiness. And it could have, they were thinking that maybe if they block all these things, you'll lose your gratitude. No, that's just who you are. You're a very sturdy person. Like, you would never stop being grateful. Ever. Even if you don't have anything. Yeah, they were trying to create illusions. The moon card came out again. They were trying to create illusions. But you, with the moon card in reverse here, I'm seeing that you removed all of these illusions that they were trying to create. You removed all of those illusions they were trying to create. Yeah, bro. They were trying to be they were trying to betray you in some way. Create competition. Create arguments and battles and all this other weird shit. In which ways were they trying to do these things? How are they going about doing these things? How are they going about doing these things? Okay. They could have been doing magic. The High Priestess came out again. The High Priestess came out again. They were trying to do some type of magic on you or something like that. I'm gonna put the High Priestess there again. Just clarification on the High Priestess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were trying to block your energy, your star energy. You being able to heal yourself or something like that. Like, you could be a person where I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, you could have been not well, and you could literally be a person that's able to like kind of heal yourself in a way. Like, literally, like, you kind of put your hands over your body and shit like that, and you could literally feel changes. Just kind of weird. Like, I'm getting pressure on your body with your hands or something like that. All you have to do is apply some pressure to your body or something. I don't know. What? So, yeah, they were trying to block some form of renewal with magic. Could have been paying for it, or just speaking negatively over your life. Trying to, like, sacrifice your energy and create a tower for you of some sort. Again, the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's never gonna happen because you're just too sturdy. It's just not gonna happen. Look, the Queen of Pentacles came out twice, bro. It's here, and then it's also here. 2 different decks. So these people were trying to create instability in your life by either speaking negatively over your life. And you could have been telling these people certain things like, oh, this is happening in my life. This is going... Stop doing that, bro. I learned to stop doing that. And I'd say I really learned recently to really stop doing that. But I had to learn to like seriously stop doing that. Cause look, you don't even be realizing motherfuckers is in competition with you, trying to create, you feel me, turmoil in your life and shit like that. Right? And then the worst part about it is they're trying to create insecurity in you by creating difficulties inside of your life. So you being in poverty, you feel me, not having the ability to do certain stuff. They're speaking these things over you. Oh, and it's not even, look, it couldn't even be them saying it out of their mouth. It's just the thought alone that they want to see you crash and like crumble or whatever. It's weird. It's very weird. Look, so you made a move forward from these people. Like, you couldn't do it anymore, I feel. From what I'm feeling with this one, it's like you just packed all of your things and just moved forward. It's like kind of like the great escape. Like, you just wanted to be free. You just escaped from whatever energy these people were trying to put on you. It's too much. It's way too much. Oh, shit. Yeah, bro. You went towards your Ten of Pentacles. You left these people alone and literally went towards your Ten of Pentacles. And this probably got motherfuckers pissed the fuck off. To be quite honest with you. Like, you left and said, bitch, this is what I'm aiming for. And you got it. Which is beautiful. I think the Ten of Cups is here. So you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You have ultimate wish fulfillment. You have everything that you need and want. And if you don't have it right now, you will. So that's beautiful. It's something that is in the works for you. Right? Something that you will be celebrating soon, probably. Right? It could be a job that you got that's really able to put you in a stable a predicament or whatever. Is really able to put you in a place of stability, I mean. Security, like, for real. You just feeling secure. You just feeling happy. You know, you don't have to have somebody else to make you feel happy. You doesn't matter if there's somebody else there. It just does not matter. You know, but I do see another person inside of all of these. I'm talking, if you don't have children, you could have animals. If you don't have animals, you have children. So, like, you don't have children or animals, you have a community of people that support you now or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's various different energies inside of both of these tens. The Ten of Pentacles and then also the Ten of Cups and then the Four of Wands here. I see a community of people ahead of these individuals that look like they're getting married or they're just raising their hands. They look like they're married. So I don't know if that's significant for somebody. Right? You could be inside of your Queen of Swords energy towards energy that is not conducive to your growth. Get the fuck out of my face is how I feel for it. Like, bro, I swear that's the energy I'm getting from this. Like, bro, you have a serious counterpart, bro. I'm not even playing right now. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all both act the same kind of way, bro. It's mad funny. It's like y'all the same, but y'all different. So we have, and this is definitely some type of divine union, because you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here, and then you have the Queen of Cups. I mean, the Queen of... It's an Emperor and Empress, because if I'm stumbling on my queens and kings like that, I'm gonna assume that y'all both Emperors and Empresses, obviously, because we have the goddamn High Priestess out here and the Hierophant out here, and we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords out here. And then the Empress was at the bottom of the deck. That was literally the first card I seen before I started pulling on this at all. I'm getting that the woman inside of this situation might be a little bit more farther ahead, just because of the simple fact that the High Priestess came out twice, right? That is representative of your energy and also the energy being thrown towards you. That dark magic energy, but you already know. It's like you already know. Look, the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You already, and judgment will be called on these people. Look, y'all literally like not really playing with certain energies around you. It's not only you, it could be them as well that have energies like this around them. Where people are trying to lie, create problems and all this other weird shit, be dishonest, manipulate some type of situation or whatever. What's this? Oh, again, people that you grew up with, right? Creating, they want you to be in this energy, this Three of Swords energy, which is really sad. You know, they want you to be in an energy where you're being inside of some type of third party situation. They want you to be in grief. They want you to feel sorrow and pain often, every day if they could. You know, it's kind of weird, but that's not what you're getting. You're getting a supportive community. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity for prosperity to achieve your manifestations, and you're gonna be supported. You're going to be supported while you do this. And I see the Page of Swords here twice already. Right? So that kind of just represents you taking on new ideas. You being a little bit more curious. You having a thirst for knowledge. Being a bit more confident in yourself. Right? You could have, since it's a page, you could have not have been so confident in who you were before. But now you're starting to step in that energy little by little. You know? Hermit. And it took a long period for you to get here. You had to take time to yourself. You had to take time to get to know you again. This new person that you turned into after all of this bullshit. People that you care about and love doing weird shit to you, bro. So, yeah, all these illusions that were created and shit. You had to go into Hermit to figure some shit out. Yeah. They didn't want you to be able to see the path that you had ahead and the reality that it was going to get greater later. They wanted you to be depressed. They wanted you to be in lack and sad. But you don't even, from what I'm seeing here, you're not even a person that operate like that. Like, you're not a person that operate in this way here. And the Hierophant, yo, you really have like a divine connection with somebody. 27, you could be 27. Like, for real, bro. This person is very passionate about you. The Hierophant came out. And then also, again, so like, bro, the Hierophant is here. Let me just take this out again so you really understand and get a clear picture of what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause this is crazy. Hold on, where's the so we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. They came out 2 times, bro. This is definitely a divine connection that you have with somebody. This is 2 different decks that came out twice. Then you have the King and the Queen of Swords that came out here. The only thing that did not come out here is the Emperor, because the Empress is she already showed her face at the beginning, at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, this person's really passionate about you. It's kind of like, they like, don't even worry about that. Like, that's mad funny. I don't know. Yeah. Y'all feel like kind of like a fool for each other. Y'all don't really care about none of this bullshit that's happening. The Fool card is already, bro. Literally the same cards is just coming out. So I'm about to stop right here. Like, I kind of feel like a fool for each other. Hold on, what's the song saying? Hold on. This is Biddy McLean. Yeah. Somebody feels like they could be able to do life with you. Like I said, not too much, you know? It's just they feel like they could do life with you. They're like, you cool. I'm fucking crying. Yeah, y'all feel like a fool for each other for real. Like y'all both like have the same energy in a sense. Then y'all might be very different. It's weird. So like, yeah. Y'all could act very aloof about how you feel. or they could act very aloof about how they feel. What is this? Wait in vain? Yeah, you closing out those cycles that create confusion and sadness and whatever else. You don't have time for that. You transform. You transform from this. This is past energy. You don't even care about this shit anymore. Probably it's draining to you to even think about it. The fact that any of this happened to you. This could be something that's occurring with your person. Sun card and then death. Yeah, you literally, bro. Sun after the death. Like, you done with all of this weirdo shit. You don't have time for it. You don't have energy for that. You don't have energy to be in that space anymore with people, places, and things. Like, you're over it. You're choosing happiness now. You know. Like, you're literally choosing it. You're making that choice. You put in an ending. You're choosing happiness. This is not even supposed to be in here. I don't even know how this got in here. This ended up, like, I know this was all conjoined together, but I literally one by one picked everything up. So this really shouldn't have been in here. So, like, yeah, bro, you're choosing happiness. You're choosing peace. Choosing self-love. Right? You're choosing emotional stability. You're not choosing to be angry anymore. You ended something. Right? You put an end to something, and it was the former way of thinking. Like, literally, just a formal way of thinking and being. Because it's not going to work for you in this new life that you're creating for yourself. It's just not. And the death card is just at the bottom. That shit is just staying stuck. And again, the sun card is just staying stuck. And then the four of wands is just stuck. Like, bro. Like, you're literally just, you're not with it anymore. You're not with it anymore. The unhappiness, the sadness, the whatever. You leaving that up to the old you and the old people that you used to be around or whatever. You're not choosing that. Somebody could end up getting pregnant or something like that. So be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. Yeah, somebody could end up getting pregnant or some shit. Just clarification on some card. Pages come out, bro. Clarification on some card. And then the four of wands. Jesus. Okay. Good. So yes, you're releasing yourself from something in order to find happiness. I'm still getting children. I'm not gonna lie, because there is a baby on here, on this horse, and then here you do see these people celebrating, and it's representative of also family as well. But you're not. It could have been your family that was creating these problems, so it's not that family. You could be creating your own family, your own community. I should say, sunflowers could be significant to you as well. Your own community, right? Get one last card for this reading entirely, and then I'm gonna close it out. 33:45. We started off with the Empress, and we're gonna end with the Empress right here. This is so funny. And then, yo, stop, bro. You are somebody's. Just be like, I don't really need these cards, thank you, but it helped though. I ain't gonna lie. It's visually pleasing. Do you see this page right here? What did I say? I don't see no pages out here, but this is a real representation right here of a damn child. You see that fish inside of the cup? Be careful if you don't want to have children, please. If you don't want any kids or nothing like that right now, whatever, just be careful. 222, as I'm saying this, literally. Okay? But the Empress had came out. The Empress could be a mom. I literally started off saying that. You could be a mom, or you could end up becoming a fucking mom, because this is here. And you have this goddamn Knight of Wands, or this king of wands that I had seen out here earlier. I'm not even gonna try to dig through to find it. That's been looking at you very, 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 you know. They've been looking at you like that. Make this person nervous. I almost choked on my damn spit. Make this person nervous. Yeah, they did. Shit. God damn it. Be careful. I'm like, bro. Be careful. Yeah. This nigga is wrapped around in fishes, bro. But that was it. We started off with the Empress. We ended off with the Empress, which is really beautiful. That was an amazing reading.